Hey guys, what's going on? Cody from Matt Vapes Easily here, and today I got a build tutorial for you. I've been hearing a lot about the Goon RDA. It's been out for a little while now, but I decided to go ahead and still do this tutorial just so people know what they're building on, or maybe just a brief little tutorial on how to build it. Just because it's a little bit different from every other post style. This is what's got a clamp post style in it. And so we're going to figure out how to do that today. This will be my first time building on one too, so bear with me here. But I'm pretty sure it should be simple as pie. I'm not too worried about it at all. Really, as far as it goes, we're just going to get right down into it. I've got the murdered out Goon right here, so it's black as all get out, and it looks really sharp on my Vapor Shark. But let's get down into it. I'll break into the bag real fast. This is the bag that it comes in. And it comes with all kinds of goodies. It's got a chuff cap, or actually a 510 adapter, my bad. Some gold post screws to replace the ones in case they get lost or break or strip out, and some O-rings. So I'm just going to bring this down here. There we go. So we're going to be putting some twisted fuse Claptons on there. See if you can see them a little bit better. This camera isn't the greatest. It looks like there's a hair on it. Yes, there is. Alright. But I just dropped one. Never mind. I got it. Alright. So go ahead and unscrew these posts here. I think the biggest challenge is just going to be to get the coils to sit where I want them when I tighten down these posts, because they're both going to have to be in there at the same time. But on the other hand, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run these through here and decide where we want them at, and then we're going to clip them. That way it's already in there right, and we don't have to worry about it too bad. Yeah, we're going to do it right here. Alright, so we got one done. Now we're going to do another one from the other side here. And this actually works very well, not just on this RDA, but on 3 posts. I like to go ahead and clip the wires off. I think I've actually done that in another video with a 3 post. Just showing you that it's a lot simpler to go ahead and clip it. That way you don't have it all up in the way when you're trying to put your build in and everything like that. Alright. So now that we got that in there, we're going to go ahead and put the other one back in. I don't want you that close there, buddy. Let's back off a little bit. And y'all can see this. Alright, so now that I got them where I want them, I'm going to try to just hold 2 screwdrivers and hold them in place. Oops. I didn't have the butterfingers. Alright, now we're going to tighten these posts down. Or not necessarily posts as much as clamps. I do like the clamp style though. It'll be a lot easier for stuff like alien wire or fuse Claptons or anything that's side by side that's kind of annoying to fit into a post. Because a lot of the time when I'm using like stagger staple fuse Claptons or fuse Claptons or any of the stuff that I just mentioned, really they want to go in the post and they want to twist sideways, and I feel like I'm just not getting the greatest connection. So these will be a little bit easier for you if you're using big wire like that. Alright, I've pretty much got them exactly where I want them here. I'm going to go ahead and bend them up a little bit. Get them about center. Alright, so as you can see there, we got them about center. I've got a little bit of lead on this one side right here. I'm going to go ahead and try to clip that off. Just a little bit of excess. It looks like I clipped it wrong when I first put it in there. But, you know, they're not mistakes. They're just... Alright. So, we're definitely not going to burn it where I have it at. For a Clapton wire build, I'll normally shape it around 60 watts. Go ahead and let her heat up here. And so business as usual, you just want to make sure you shape it out. Make sure it's burning from the inside out. As always, nothing new there. Alright, we already got her just about right where we want her. The juice well is really deep in this RDA, I've noticed. It's like troll deep, and I really like that. Just because it'll hold a lot of excess juice in case you over drip or anything like that. You don't have to worry about it really spilling the way that the top cap is designed. And as stout as the O-rings are, it took me a minute to just get the dang lid or the dang cap off of there because of how stout the O-rings are. Now, of course, with a little bit of vape juice on them, they'll probably loosen up a little bit, but overall, I was pretty happy with how stiff the top cap sits on there, because there's a lot of RDAs out there. I'm going to go ahead and retighten my post again. But there's a lot of RDAs out there that I feel like the top cap comes off too easy and it's just going to fall off if I have it like in my pocket, or when I go to pull it out of my pocket is the biggest thing. I'll normally just pull the top cap off and then I'll have juicy coil sitting in my pocket, and that's not too fun for anybody, I'm sure. Definitely not for me. Alright. Make sure after you do get it where it's burning from the inside out, go ahead and fire it a couple more times and make sure there aren't any hot spots or anything like that. That way you can just make sure that your build is firing completely right. Alright, so as you can see there, I don't know if this camera's going to adjust. We got them in there. They're pretty much simpatico, pretty even across the board, about the same distance away from the post. Maybe this one's a little bit further away, but I'm not super worried about it. We even managed to get a little bit of blue out of that wire, which is kind of pretty. It's definitely not Instagram Photoshop worthy, but it'll do. I mean, we're just vaping off of it, so it's not a big deal. I kind of have this theory that half of those people that take those pictures on Instagram that have like those crazy builds in their Petri and stuff like that, I want to know if they actually vape that, because like when I've messed around with the Petri, I just feel like it's not enough room, and definitely not, like, it would be too warm with some of the builds that they put in there, but maybe they run them really low. I don't know. I'm just more of a high wattage guy myself personally, but alright, we're going to get into wicking it here. I'm going to stop blabbering about crazy stuff. So as usual, I'm using cotton bacon for this. I love cotton bacon. I have no issue whatsoever with cotton bacon. I'm about to try, as soon as we get it into the shop, I want to try some of that Kendo vape cotton. We went ahead and got it in, and I just forgot to pick up a bag of it the last time it was in, and it sold out pretty quick. And I actually had a customer come in and tell me about it, and he said that he liked it a lot, but he's never used cotton bacon before. So I really want that comparison between cotton bacon and Kendo, but he said it was really good, so I'm definitely going to take a look into it. If any of y'all have messed around with Kendo and have actually tried cotton bacon, feel free to leave that in the comments and let me know what you think about the two as compared. Because there's just a lot of cotton like types out there. I've seen cotton candy, I've seen like the native wicks and all of that stuff. But as far as it goes, I've been really happy with cotton bacon. It gives good flavor. It's got good juice capacity. It holds a lot of juice, and I really have no issue with it. I feel like it's very clean. I like how it comes in the strips and stuff like that. But like I said, just leave that in the comments if you've messed with either one of those, and let me know what you think about it. I have got a mess with this little cotton ball thing right here. But let's see. We're just going to pull a little bit off of this. Alright, roll her up. It's a little bit more than what I'd like. That's another thing that you got to figure out with this stuff, is just kind of where you want it and how much to put in there. I've noticed that cotton bacon swells a little bit, so I'll use a little bit less than I would with like Japanese organic or anything like that. Of course, hey, what's going on? Alright, so I had a customer walk in real quick, but I'm going to go ahead and continue with this build. So like I was saying, I'm just running this cotton through here. Not too much, not too little, because like I said, cotton bacon swells a little bit. So on that sweet spot, that's it right there. Go ahead and clip it. And I've been telling a lot of people, I notice a lot of people come in, and when they show me their RDA, they have a ton of cotton in there. And don't get me wrong, I mean, you know, you're holding a lot of juice, and that's great and all, but I feel like that just really kills airflow and just really overall just dampens the build a little bit. And so I've had a couple people that I've mentioned, hey, maybe you want to put a little bit less, and they seem to have a lot better time with it when they take some of that cotton out that they're putting in abundance in there. But, all right, we got her built, and she's good to go. Let's see here. Guess I'll go ahead and drip on her and show you what's up with it. I'm using some Blueberry Drip Witch here. Blueberry Drip Witch has been one of my favorites for a while now. They used to have just the strawberry, and I really like the strawberry. It's really good and sweet. It's basically just a blueberry ice cream. Well, the strawberry one's strawberry glazed ice cream sandwich with a waffle. But this one is the waffle, ice cream, and blueberry, so I really like it. Go ahead and blow it off a couple times, juice her up, and blow her off. Get that cotton good and primed up. Alright, turn her back up to a suitable wattage. With this build, it's ohming out at a 0.27. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wraps. I got it out of the Demon Killer coil pack. I normally wrap my own coils, but for this video, just to be quick, I went ahead and just grabbed some pre-built stuff. But let's go ahead and see how she vapes. This thing is chucking. I know why a lot of people use the Goon now. It's got really good flavor off of it. The airflow holes look kind of tiny to me at first, but they're actually pretty nice. I mean, I get a really decent amount of airflow off of it. The cloud's really good. And she's just a chucking away. But if you have any questions about this or any comments or concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we'll be sure to get back to you. All right, y'all guys have a great day.